My guess is that you're watching my video on the fully redesigned 2020 Volvo V60 cross-country T5 all-wheel drive because you want a real person's point of view on what this car is all about. And everyman's perspective, if you will, because you are doing the digging and research right now. You're crunching the numbers, you're looking at the specs, you plan on doing a test drive. So what do I think about it after my full week of driving? Let's get started.
I'm just wrapping up my time with this 2020 Lexus RX 350. It's refreshed for this year. It's got a different looking front end slightly. This F Sport model is aggressive. It's supposed to drive better. It's got some new features on the inside. Overall, it's an attractive looking vehicle for the most part, somewhat controversial. We're gonna take a quick run through right here, check out all the features. If you wanna see a full review and test drive of this vehicle, head to the description below and watch that.
This is an SUV-inspired wagon with seating for 5. It has higher ground clearance than the V60 at 8.3 inches. It's a go anywhere, do anything Swiss Army knife. 18-inch alloy wheels come standard. We have the upgraded 19 on our tester. There's only one engine option available in the US for this vehicle. It's a good one, turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 250 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, fuel economy 22 city, 31 highway for a mixed driving number of 25.
Now, taking a look under the hood here, we've got Lexus's 3.5-liter V6 engine with 290 horsepower, 268 pound-feet of torque. Not the best power numbers, but we do have all-wheel drive right here. It is a very refined engine. That's something that I really appreciate. Miles per gallon is about 19 city, 26 highway. I believe it's 22 combined for this all-wheel drive. You're going to get a bump with just the front-wheel drive, which is nice. And I guess my favorite thing about this power plant is that it's very smooth. It's well-known. It should be reliable. It's direct and port injected. I just wish it maybe had a little more power for being an F Sport model.
I've been driving Volvos as a journalist, a press guy for I think 4 years now, and they always impress me. The comfort, the leather interior, spaciousness, and this is no exception, very much like most every Volvo. Look at the legroom behind the driver's seat. This is my position as a driver, so plenty of room. Of course, these all adjust. A lot of great adjustability with the front seats. Fold down armrest, heavy duty. Press a button here, cup holders come out. Spot maybe for sunglasses, like that. There's also this section here, so that's good. My favorite feature back here is the panoramic sunroof. Check out that baby right there. Isn't that nice? That is so beautiful. It creates a more airy, spacious feel inside. I love it. I love driving in this car, whether it's a front seat or the back seat. They got netting here for behind the driver and the passenger. The Bowers & Wilkins sound system is incredible.
Now, hopping inside of the Lexus, one thing is that we get the smart key system, of course. These door handles will even illuminate at night, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and hop in. These seats are really quite comfortable. I've got good headroom at 5'9". They're not actual leather seats, they're Nulux, but they're still nice seats nonetheless. I can't complain about them, they're comfortable. They just don't have maybe as much adjustment as they could. Now that we're inside, let's go ahead and start it up. Got a nice gauge in front of us. There's quite a bit of information that you can see on there as well. I'll kind of scroll through this here. You've got a bunch of safety systems here. You've got a trip computer, tons of stuff that you can scroll through. Of course, your map, your audio, lane keeping system, and radar cruise, which is nice. Steering wheel is leather wrapped. It is also heated with metal paddle shifters. Got your cruise control stock, kind of like the older vehicles. And then right up above, we have Android Auto now this year, which is new. So it is a touchscreen as well. This is the upgraded 12.3-inch touchscreen on this particular model. You still have regular buttons that you can use, but you can actually touch things over here, which is nice. And you still have your scrolling pad down below as well. Of course, you've got the typical Lexus clock, a CD player, all the buttons that you need. Everything feels nice, looks nice. Dual zone climate. Got a couple more USB ports down there. Storage bin, 12-volt power outlet, even that little phone holder, which is kind of cool. I actually like that. You can even have your heat settings on automatic, like your heated seats, cooled seats. Good sized bottle holders here. A narrow one, or a shallow one, a deeper one, touchpad. Your driving controls, like your Eco Sport, Sport Plus, and Normal. You can even have split power between the front and the rear wheels. I love this armrest. This is nice and soft for an extension, and then we have a nice large armrest here. It's well lit. You've got a couple more USBs and a 12-volt power outlet as well. And then up above, you got an automatic dimming mirror, garage controls, and a panoramic moonroof. So check that out.
This has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this 9-inch vertical screen here, the infotainment screen, is beautiful. It's always, every time I see this, I go, oh, I remember how to use this. Swipe left and right. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So there's a screen, and now, just like an iPad, here's kind of a home button down below. So it lets you know, hey, I'm gonna drag down or go to side. So you can see the owner's manual, go back up, slide right and left. Here you have the sound system experience. They have a concert hall option, studio, individual stage. Hit the button down below again. Radio, Bluetooth, car status. Slide over twice, and now I can see all the great safety. If anything, Volvo is known for safety, always has been, really. So they got lane keeping aid, park assist, distance alert, auto start and stop, so the car will, close down when you come to a stop for a few moments to save on fuel economy, to get you that 25 in mixed driving, cross traffic alert. This camera system here is pretty nifty as well. So you got it right behind you, but you have a 360 view, and you can press each camera to see where you are or what's in front of you. Isn't that beautiful? That's a great camera quality as well. Go back to it, look to my right, so camera below the side mirror. Anyways, that's beautiful. Park in and out, so you got a hands-free option to have the car park for you. Heads-up display, which I think I'll be able to show you right here. You can turn that on and off. So you see details there. There's the speed limit on my roads, I think it's 20. So that's 9 inches vertically. Then you have a 12.3 inch instrument cluster here, which is very clear. I mean, they make a really good system technologically in this car. Not a lot of words on the steering wheel. This is actually volume over here, and that's something you figure out when you're driving. So learning curve isn't that tough. So once you're driving, oh, now I know where to go and turn things up, change channel. This is actually how you turn the car on and off. There's no push button, it's a turn. Now it's on. This little dial here, you can press it in, it'll show you the different drive modes the car has available for you. So based on what you want to do, yes, off-roading. I've gone off-roading this on drive events in the past. It does an amazing job for a wagon. You wouldn't think about it. This is mainly for pavement use, but if you want to go off-road, you can, especially with that 8.3 inches of ground clearance. But you can adjust different drive modes based on what you do on a regular basis, and it'll adjust the car accordingly.
Now, as we hop into the back seat, it is still pretty spacious back here. You've got some nice seats as well. I've been carrying a rear-facing car seat back here, and it is a little narrow on the sides to sit next to that. Otherwise, it's not too bad. I've got good knee space, I've got good foot space, you've got AC vents, couple charging ports, good legroom overall, and of course you've got this panoramic glass coming back here. I can sit here no problems without my head touching, which is great. And then you can't see it right now, but we have a center folding armrest with a couple cup holders. There's old blank handles up there, and we've got LED lights up here, which are actually quite bright.
Cargo capacity now. You have a hands-free lift gate. Press the button here on the side of the key fob. There's the same button you can press to close it when you're done. So you're looking at 29 spacious cubic feet of volume behind this back row, which is amazing. But what's even cooler is that they have this nifty flip up that, I'm not sure what you call it exactly, but you flip this up and now you can put groceries back there without them flying around. I'm not sure exactly what, it's probably a technical term, but hey, I'm the Everyman driver. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. It flips up, it's nice, it's handy, I like it. Also, you can take the floorboard up and you can see your spare tire down there. That's kind of nice. Now, when you fold that down, which is a 60-40 split, you increase it to nearly 60 cubic feet of volume. Now, for a wagon, I'm okay with that. It's not a 3-row wagon, it's a 2-row, and for 60 cubic feet, I'm good with that. All right, push the button right here to close it, or of course you can hold that key fob and close it as well. Moves pretty fast, in my opinion.
Now, as we take a look at the cargo area, so first of all, you've got a couple buttons right up above and a handle, and there's actually 5 settings that you can do to open this, whether it's taller, shorter, 5 different settings. And there's even a foot activated pedal down below, so you don't even have to do anything except swipe your foot and you're good to go. Now, I've got my car stroller back here. You got those pull tabs. You don't actually have power ones in this model. You got those optional. A couple grocery hooks, LED lights, and that can actually fold down 20, 40, or 40, 20, 40. So you can fold down 4060, or you can do just the middle one. So that's pretty nice. Overall, you know, the worst thing about it is it doesn't have as much space as some of the competitors, especially some of the mainstream models, but overall, it's just a nice area. There's even a spare tire and cargo bin down below.
This has a really good blend, I think, of ride and handling, off-road capability, everyday use on the pavement. So when you test drive it, try to get into different environments as much as possible so you can get a real appreciation for what this car is about. Safety features galore. It is a Volvo. It is fully redesigned. It's a sharp car, inside and out. The base MSRP is just over 45 grand. What a great deal for everything it has to offer. Definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive.
So in conclusion, with the Lexus RX 350 for 2020, you've got a subtle refresh. You've got a lot of features inside. It definitely feels luxurious. There are some things that could be upgraded, you know, more controls on the seats. Those seats aren't even leather, but the rest of it is just, it's just great. It feels nice. It's luxurious. You're going to start out in the mid $40,000 range and then climb up into the $60,000 range like we have right here. And that's going to be a wrap. Thank you so much for watching.
One more thing before you go, I've added links in the description below to some of the best-selling automotive accessories and products on Amazon right now, plus links to some of the product reviews I've done. You can find it in the description below this video. And if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds and click that subscribe button. I'm uploading 2, 3, sometimes 4 new videos every week, and I don't want you to miss anything, plus it helps support my channel. As always, if you have any constructive criticism, thoughts, or suggestions about my video, please leave it in the comments section below.